Good morning, everyone. Today is December 5th, 2019. It is 39. Feels like 39 here in North Idaho. I'm Jody, and welcome to Moose Flats Farm. So one of the issues we're having with it being this cold, and I mean, we'd still have this issue if we had snow. It just wouldn't be as bad. But we're getting ice pile-ups from their water dishes. Show you what I mean. So all of that around that water dish is just chunks of ice. So I'm gonna try to get the ice cleaned up and moved into one spot, and then I got 4 bales of hay from my mom and dad, and I'm gonna throw some hay down for them and then move over to the chicken pen. Well, I got most of the ice cleaned up and moved over in that corner. Just have to remember when I'm dumping out the water dishes, move it over there. But got a bale of hay, gonna spread it out over the ice, get them some fresh water, and then move on to the chicken pen. Go grab them a couple buckets of water and I'll be right back. That looks a little better. Just have to try to keep the ice away from the water dishes as much as possible. So I have that bale there cut open, ready to go, so if I need to throw it out, I can easily grab it. So the issue I'm having in here is chicken box really doesn't have any protection, and with it being so cold. So I'm gonna do a little A-frame in the corner, move her food and water over a little bit because she's been sleeping in this corner at night. Put some hay down and hopefully she'll have a warmer spot at night. Yeah. But the first thing is going to be moving her food and water. And I got a couple cup hooks for that. Just have to probably grab a couple of those pieces of baling twine I just opened. I'm gonna go grab a bale of hay and I'll use that twine since there's a bale coming in here. Okay, got the hay rod in and the board I'm gonna use. But I think I'm just gonna hang her feeding water right here, because it doesn't matter, it freezes and we have to thaw it every day anyways, so bring it out here where I can get her A-frame and hi, sweetheart. Yeah. What about your hide? Yeah? That work? Yeah, that looks like a good level. And her water about here. And the reason, even though I still have it on the stump, I'm tying the string to it, so if they get running around and run into it, it's not going to get knocked over. And if you're questioning why I'm going to be putting grass hay in here, because we want to use these shavings in the garden next year, I'll show you why I'm not worried about grass seed. The chickens will make short work of any seed that's in that grass. So let's get her little A-frame put up and get some grass spread around. Should be a big enough area for you to get under. Yeah, now I'm gonna get you some hay. Yeah. There. What do you think? Give you a place to get out of the wind. Now I'm gonna kind of just shake the leaves of hay out and the chickens can scratch it around and play in it. Gonna do most of it on the other side of the tarp. Spread some of this hay around for these guys. Well, that'll give them something to do, something to eat, keep them active. And I don't know if that's ash from the neighbor's fire or if we're getting a little snow. But snow will be okay. So I'm going to grab the last bale of grass hay and spread it around the turkey pen. Show you what that looks like when I'm all done. And I've gotten the turkey pen, the grass hay put out. In theory, because if you put grass hay in your garden, you have grass growing everywhere. So fingers crossed, and it will give us grass to grow in the turkey pen, since the only ones right now that can get in there are the babies. But they've got hay in their pen. So I'll show you the turkey pen, show you how much the chickens have already scratched out their hay, and finish with a quick check-in on the Muscovies. Spread about 3/4 of a bale of grass in there, and through the other couple, the extra couple pieces right here where Spot's at. But as you can see, they're already spreading it out. Got those 3 little guys just curled up on a leaf. But they're, of course, they've got to go get into chicken box house and check it out. But I gave Mom and the babies some feed out here just so they'd stay out of the chicken house. They are naughty babies. But getting some really cool colors on them. Not sure who exactly the daddy was, because they're starting to get reds and golds in there. And even the black ones aren't truly black. They're getting white on them. Yeah, I'm talking about you guys. Got a happy Valkyrie and happy Muscovies. Little bit of grass and water and make them happy. So normally at night when I've been coming home, they've been sleeping in this pen. So main reason I put the grass down there, besides the fact that I want grass to grow, but gave them a little bedding. Well, I'm gonna decorate this Christmas tree. Really haven't felt the Christmas decorating spirit yet this year. Usually the day after Thanksgiving, the house is blowing up. And I think part of it is because my little partner in crime has got her own house to decorate, and it's not as much fun to do by yourself. Maybe I'll get the decorating spirit eventually, but I'm gonna at least get the outdoor Christmas tree lit up. And we bought this 6 years ago as a family Christmas tree. We had it on the deck for the first year, planted it here, it got kind of wind whipped and was looking really horrible, and it's finally come out of it and is now turning into a really pretty little Christmas tree. I shouldn't say little, because it's almost doubled, if not closer to tripled in size since we got it. But gonna put the lights on. I've already gone through and found the strings of lights that do work, so see if we can get this guy decorated. And when the timer goes, because I do have it on the timer, and when the timer turns on, it'll go poof, magical. Because when we first got the tree, we had a 4x4 net that would cover it. Not anymore. Now it's just a wadded mess. Oh, there it goes. Oh, that looks pretty cute. Still use the net. Only covered a fourth of the tree, but come out when it gets a little darker and show you what it looks like. But I'm a lover of It's a Wonderful Life. It's my favoriteest of all time Christmas movies, and I love that every time a bell rings, an angel gets its wings. That is covered with little red ribbons with bells on it. I'm not sure how well they ring anymore, but there was one when I was putting the regular lights that had got hooked on those lights, and the bell was ringing. So It's a Wonderful Life. Got a little bit of the Christmas decoration spirit coming into me now. The only thing it's missing is a topper, which we may or may not get, just because it is a live in the ground Christmas tree. We're getting there. Well, about 3:30 the Christmas tree came on. It's about the time I wanted. And I know you can't tell, but about the same time the Christmas tree came on, it started to snow. And the Muscovies are laying out in their fresh grass with it kind of snowing on them. Chickenbach was all snuggled in out in the snow area, so shooed her at least under the cover, showed her where her new house is. So hopefully tonight when it gets darker, she goes under cover. Well, it's Monday night, just got home from work. Gonna go up and see where Chickenbach is sleeping, see if she's using that little A-frame I built her. Plus I can show you what the Christmas tree looks like in the dark. Well, it turned out pretty cute in the dark. Let's go check on Chickenbach. Well, she's not using the A-frame, but she is all snuggled down in the grass. Yeah.